could all be over, but Nifontov is going to take the fight, I'm sure, to tchrikishvili, and if he gets a chance to take it to ground, he'll do just that. Tchrikishvili, full of confidence, he comes into these contests knowing that he's going to win.
Well, we talked about the power that he has, and he's powered his way through the field. Wasn't an easy march to this final, and this man here, as you mentioned, well, if there's points for kidology and street-style knowledge, it must go to the Russian.
Yeah, possibility of a third gold medal for the Russians, but tchrikishvili will have something to say about that. Such amazing throwing ability, and it doesn't care who he's fighting for it. Oh, look at that switch as well. I mean, it was right-handed, John, and then he switched it to the left immediately. But
it's the dismissiveness of it. There's a lack of fear about the opponent, and he just throws himself around with little regard for what they might do as a counter. He's the boss.
Yeah, he is, and as I suspected, Nifontov trying to take it to ground with him. So tchrikishvili opens the account, Nifontov still to attack. There's another one there from tchrikishvili. Really coming to good form. And there was a good one there from Nifontov. Oh, Nifontov nearly gets it. Oh, he stretched him out there, and that was really, really close.
And tchrikishvili, he knows that he has to give his full attention to this one, because one of his tactics is to pretend that nothing bothers me. But if he does that against the Russian here, Nifontov, well, he could be in a bit of bother, as we saw there. Very close.
Yeah, that's a really good observation. He's got to be a little bit more astute here. Now something good. Oh, it's going to be a score. It's a score. Wazari scored there to the Russian. And that was a mistake. He was a little bit too casual. Nifontov there.
Nifontov doesn't want to let him go.
No, he doesn't. Brilliant stuff. Well, it's gone up to the Georgian, and I don't think so. Let's have a look at that. The Georgian attacks, and it was a counter-attack there from the Russian for me.
Yep, and I think it has been.
Yeah, it's been changed over. It's either the Russians or it's nothing. I agree. Certainly Nifontov, it was very close to the ground, but he turned that. Now what's going to happen? Is it going to be a second one?
Well, I'm interested to see now in tchrikishvili, because you can have the arrogance and the confidence when you're winning, but what are you like? What's your character like when you're under pressure?
Come from behind, yeah, exactly.
So we're going to have to see something we've not seen all day from the Georgian. Battling back here.
Nifontov, difficult to get that back from. Well, it was so close to the ground, that counter-attack, and look at that. Sodi, again, off the sleeve. He's not giving this up. Still a long way to go.
The referee tries to bring them back into the centre of the map, but tchrikishvili just wants to continue where he is. His pride has been dented here.
Nifontov just takes his time. Long way back. Told to hurry up.
Yeah, the belt was on, so he decided to take it off.
Yeah, just having a little think about that now. He's ready for the onslaught, because this man here is going to be coming on, throwing everything at him.
He's not happy.
No, he's not happy. Well, he initiated the first technique, and it was very, very low to the ground. We saw it in the slow motion. Nifontov just dug in. Got the counter-attack in. Like I say, master of deception.
And Nifontov beginning to turn the screw a little bit here. And if anyone can defend a lead, you would imagine it'd be him, despite the Shido here.
Well, he gets a Shido, playing a different game now. Nifontov, there's the arm over. Something's going to happen. Big hips! It's going to be a Yuko, is it? No, a Wazari given. He's equaled it up. That was massive, wasn't it?
Huge throw, And not only a huge throw, straight look at the referee after it.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? It was. What are you going to give me for that one? And now he's in the lead because, well, Nefontov has a penalty up there as well, so it's changed the whole pattern of this now. But I still think he's going to go for the ippon. He's not going to be happy with this. Sori Kamigoshi, and it's going to go over. Oh, so close with that. Great gymnastic skills there from the Russian.
Unbelievable. Nefontov is just evasive, elusive, and just so hard to pin down. Tchrikishvili is really up against this. What a match, and what I love about him, as you say, he's going for the win.
Still going for it because he doesn't know any different. He really doesn't. And it's right and left. He's changing from right and left all the time. And he's got the grip for the left hand, so he's sort of coming. He's got it for the Uranagi as well. Is it going to happen? Scores often with that. He took him onto his backside, so it wasn't a score, and that was very, very close.
I have to laugh at it because it's just so incredible, the athleticism. This late in the match, he didn't want to go for a simple score. He wanted to do the crowd-pleasing big throw.
Yeah, it was almost a little attack, wasn't it, to the people on the top table there and the referee, as if to say, you get hold of this then. It is that kind of arrogance, but and he's going to go for the Uranagi. He's going for the big one. Nefontov almost switched it.
Well, is it the leg of Nefontov? He seems to wrap it around.
Yeah, he's wrapping it around, and of course, when you do that, you're almost trying to throw yourself because the weight is doubled, automatically doubled. But you can't grapevine the leg. That's what you can't do. Very thin dividing line. It's a grey area.
Well, the master of the grey area has been Nefontov.
Into the last minute. What a match this is. Wazari each. Nefontov just takes a big breath.
Well, to clarify, he needs to do something here.
He's got to do something now because he's a Shido down. I don't think that there's... Well, certainly, he's still trying to throw. Best form of defence, of course, is attack. And 45 seconds. He hasn't got a lot of groundwork, so he's not going to waste time down there. Nefontov has to do something. He's got to come forward. And you can see there that the Georgian coach saying, you've got to keep moving. We expected a good match, but this is amazing. Now Nefontov trying it, not giving up. Uchimata this time from the Georgian. Trying for the counter-attack there, Nefontov.
Well, on a day of upsets here in the stadium, will we see one more? 25 seconds more or less in this one.
Yeah, it's not over yet. You can't write this man off. Nefontov, like I say, the master. He really is. Tactically, so astute. Knows the game, knows how to play, and he's always dangerous to the last second. So he cannot drop his defences, not for a second. 9 seconds left on the clock. I think he's going to do it. 2 seconds left. He just needs to stand his ground now, do nothing silly. It's not over yet, 2 seconds to go. I have seen it, but very unlikely. It's all over. Tchrikishvili wins it. That match was absolutely brilliant.
Well, Tchrikishvili there, what a tremendous performance for him, because we've seen him ahead all day.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, just look at his face there. Nefontov accepts, you know, because he is a brilliant tactician, he is a brilliant judoka, back to the very best form. They're two of the best judoka in the world were out there battling it out, and what a performance they gave us. And you said to me just then, you said, now we'll see what he's made of. He's going to have to come from behind. What a champion.
Absolutely, Neil, no question about it, and the champion takes the spoils. You saw will plus skill, and in the end Nefontov contributed to a fantastic final, a silver, a fair result when it comes down to who is the most technically proficient, but Nefontov pushed him all the way there.
Yeah, amazing. He pulled it out the bag. He came back from behind against, and I said he's difficult to get a score like that back from, because tactically very aware. So just to bring a score like